Welcome to the 10 Minutes Gold Mine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. Good to Great: Why Some Companies Make the Leap, and Others Don't, by Jim Collins. Introduction. In Good to Great, Jim Collins examines why some companies achieve exceptional, sustained success while others remain stagnant, despite similar resources or market conditions. Based on a 5-year study of 1,435 companies, Collins and his team identify the key factors that separate companies that make the leap from those that don't. This book outlines those factors, which can be applied to organizations in any industry, regardless of size, and provides a clear, actionable framework for what it takes to transform a good company into a great one. Let's explore the essential principles that form the foundation of greatness. Part 1. Level 5 Leadership. The concept of Level 5 leadership is central to the idea of what makes companies go from good to great. Collins identifies a rare breed of leaders who demonstrate a combination of personal humility and professional will. These leaders are not self-centered or focused on their own fame or wealth. Instead, they are deeply committed to their company's success and will do whatever it takes to drive long-term performance. They are modest and self-effacing but exhibit an unwavering determination to achieve greatness. What truly sets Level 5 leaders apart is their ability to put the company's future above their own legacy, creating an environment where the focus remains on what's best for the organization, not individual egos. What's even more striking is that Level 5 leaders do not just focus on their leadership, they actively seek out successors who embody the same values and traits. Their goal is to build an enduring company, and this deep, selfless commitment is a key driver of sustained success. A great example is Darwin Smith, the CEO of Kimberly-Clark, who transformed the company by making bold decisions and investing in its future, including focusing on a long-term strategy that would pay off for generations. Part 2. First who, then what? Collins' next groundbreaking principle is that great companies focus on getting the right people on the bus before they decide where the bus is going. This might seem counterintuitive. Aren't successful companies supposed to have a clear plan before anything else? Not according to Collins. He emphasizes that success comes from ensuring that you have a team of the right people in place. Once you have the right individuals, those who are not only talented but also aligned with the company's core values, the strategy and direction will become clear. By focusing on people first, companies avoid the mistake of trying to implement a strategy with the wrong team. Whether the right people are in leadership positions or scattered throughout the organization, their ability to collaborate and share the company's mission is critical. Once the right team is assembled, it's much easier to adapt to changing circumstances and find the direction that maximizes everyone's potential. In contrast, companies that hire based solely on skills or experience often struggle because they haven't prioritized cultural fit or alignment with the long-term vision. Part 3. Confront the brutal facts, yet never lose faith. To transition from good to great, a company must confront reality, no matter how uncomfortable. Collins introduces the principle of confronting the brutal facts, which is essential for growth. This means looking squarely at challenges and shortcomings without sugarcoating the truth. Great companies have the courage to face difficulties head-on, no matter how harsh the facts are. They don't ignore problems or make excuses. They analyze them with brutal honesty and take action to address them. However, confronting the brutal facts does not equate to losing hope. The key to success is to remain confident that, despite any setbacks, the company can and will prevail. Maintaining a faith that the company will eventually prevail is essential for motivating teams during tough times. By facing challenges head-on and maintaining a belief in their ability to succeed, great companies are able to adapt, pivot, and ultimately emerge stronger from adversity. Part 4. The Hedgehog Concept. The hedgehog concept is one of the most powerful ideas in the book. Collins uses the metaphor of the hedgehog and the fox to explain it. The fox is clever and knows many things, while the hedgehog knows one thing and knows it well. Great companies operate like the hedgehog. They focus on one thing that they can be the best in the world at, and they stick to it. Collins asserts that companies should focus on three key areas: what they can be the best in the world at, what they are deeply passionate about, and what drives their economic engine. By finding the intersection of these three areas, companies create a clear strategy for success. This focus helps to streamline decision-making and avoid distractions. Great companies aren't seduced by every opportunity that comes their way. Instead, they stick to their core competencies and invest their time and resources into what they do best. A great example of the hedgehog concept is Walgreens, which made the decision to focus entirely on the drugstore business. By narrowing its focus, Walgreens was able to outperform other retailers who tried to be all things to all people. Part 5. A culture of discipline. Collins argues that great companies build a culture of discipline that fosters consistency and efficiency. A disciplined company doesn't rely on a few key leaders to carry out its vision. Instead, it's about creating a system where everyone, at all levels, is aligned with the company's goals and takes disciplined action to achieve them. This culture of discipline is built on the idea that people must be responsible, not just for their job duties but for the overall success of the company. What's important to note is that a culture of discipline is not about micromanaging or enforcing rigid rules. It's about empowering employees to act within a set of guiding principles. Great companies give people the freedom to act, but they ensure that the actions taken are always aligned with the company's core values and long-term strategy. This discipline ensures that everyone works toward the same end, and the company operates with a sense of consistency and accountability. Part 6. Technology accelerators. While technology is often seen as a critical driver of success, Collins emphasizes that great companies don't use technology as a cure-all for their problems. Instead, they use technology as an accelerator to enhance what they're already doing well. The key is to understand how technology can support and amplify the company's existing momentum, rather than trying to make it a solution to all challenges. Great companies are selective in the technology they adopt. They don't jump on every new trend or gadget but choose the technologies that fit best with their business model and strategy. For instance, Amazon used the internet as a technology accelerator, not by reinventing the wheel but by optimizing its existing business model for online sales. This mindset helps companies avoid the trap of technology for technology's sake, ensuring they use it as a tool for sustained growth rather than a quick fix. Part 7. The flywheel effect. The flywheel effect is a powerful metaphor Collins uses to describe the process of sustained, incremental progress that builds over time. Similar to a flywheel, which takes a lot of effort to get moving but gathers momentum once it's in motion, companies that make the leap to greatness experience slow but steady progress that eventually leads to explosive growth. Success doesn't happen overnight, and there are no shortcuts to greatness. It's about small, consistent improvements that, when combined over time, lead to substantial results. The key idea behind the flywheel effect is that once momentum builds, it becomes easier to keep it going. The process of constant improvement and perseverance eventually leads to breakthrough success, but this requires an immense amount of discipline and focus. Great companies understand that building momentum takes time, and they are willing to keep pushing, even when results aren't immediately visible. This perseverance, over time, results in sustained greatness. Conclusion. Jim Collins, Good to Great, provides invaluable insights for anyone looking to take their company or organization to the next level. The principles he outlines: Level 5 leadership, focusing on the right people, confronting the brutal facts, the hedgehog concept, a culture of discipline, technology accelerators, and the flywheel effect, are key to understanding how some companies make the leap to greatness. By focusing on these timeless principles and consistently applying them, companies can build a foundation for long-term success. So, what do you think is the most important factor that leads a company from good to great? Do you believe that these principles can be applied to small businesses or even personal projects? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. That's it for today's 10 Minutes Gold Mine. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep mining for more golden knowledge. See you in the next one.